Welcome to the Week 2, Module 2 of your subject, Introduction to World Religions and Belief Systems. To start with, let us define the learning objectives for this session. These are the learning objectives which you are going to define the world religion, identify the regions or places where specific religions evolved, demonstrate the understanding of historical and geographical context of different religions, and lastly, examine how geography influences religion and religion affects culture. So this is the learning objectives for this session. Analyze the interconnectedness of geography, culture, and religions. Okay, to start this module, you will be answering the Activity 1 concept mapping. Try to refer to your learning module in which you are going to make a concept map related to world religion following the bubble map below, in which you will be writing some concepts here about what you know on the term world religion. Okay. For the activity 2, you will be answering the following sets of questions concisely, short but concise, also in a sheet of paper, by which you're going to answer these two questions. Based from activity 1, what are the words associated with world religion? And the second one will be, are the given concepts related with each other? Why? Then cite instances to justify your answer. Related ba lang ang panghatag nimo nga mga concept no sa isahag nga man kag kung pwede mahatag ikaw sa mga instance or situation na mahambal mo or ma-prove mo nga they are related to one another. So this is the rubrics for scoring on the paragraph writing. Okay, just refer to your learning module. Okay, so let us have the topic origin of world religion. So essential understanding. It is said that religions have their own stories and are universal in nature. So, ang mga relihiyon no, sa bilog ng kalibutan, may kanya-kanya ina silang storya kung paano ina sila nag-umpisa kag kung ama nakalabot sa subong sila sininga panahon. Geography and culture have an effect on the establishment and development of religions. So ang lugar, ang kultura no nakaapekto ina no sa pagtukod no kag pag-develop sa mga nagakasari-sari nga mga relihiyon sa bilog nga kalibutan. Okay. Let's talk about the historical background. Prehistoric humans such as the Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons have practiced a set of belief systems. No? May belief system na daan sa prehistoric time pa. No? Like example no, sa lubong sang ila mga namatay, painting sa walls of the caves and carvings of the images from the stones. No? So, also, the existence of humankind for so long a time has resulted in the formation of religion and belief systems. It is certain that many religions may have been unrecorded in the past. Others may have gradually died down, like Zoroastrianism that once flourished in South Asia but is now only confirmed in Iran, India, and Central Asia. So there are some existence no, of formation of religion and belief systems around the world. Ang iban, until up to the present, have survived, but there were some who gradually died or napatay lang ina nga relihiyon. No? So let us take note of the important dates on the origin of world religion. No? We have here 2000 BCE or before Christ era, no, meaning sa BCE. It's sa time ni Abraham, which is the patriarch of the Israel. Siguro familiar ka mo no sa pangalan nga Abraham o Abraham sa Bible. Okay. Sa 1200 BCE sa time ni Moises, the Hebrew leader of Exodus. No, si Moises, remarkable man nga karakter no sa Bible naton is because siya ang tabok no sa suba no. Upod ang mga tawo agin nga mga bihag no nga mga Israelita. Okay, sa 1100 to 500 BCE, we have the Hindus comply their holy text, which is what we call the Vedas, no, ang mga Hindu. Sa 563 to 83 BCE, time of Buddha, which is or who is the founder of Buddhism, no. From 551 to 417 BCE, it's for the time of Confucius, no, founder of Confucianism. Then, sa 200 BCE, the Hindu book, which the Bhagavad Gita was written. And from 2 to 4 BCE to CE or sa time na ni Kristo, the Messiah, and was considered as the founder of Jesus Christ or the Christians. Okay. From the 32 CE or Christ era, the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus. So, dinatabo ang paglansang kabanhaw ni Jesus. Then, 40 to 90 CE or Christ era, the New Testament was written by the followers of Jesus Christ. Ang mga bag-ong nga parte ng New Testament sa atong Bible were already written by the followers of Christ around 40 to 90 CE. And from 100 CE, it is the beginning of Shintoism, which do not have a known founder. Wala ni sasang may na-recognize nga founder o nabalaan kung sino gid ang founder. And from 500 to 500 CE, it's the time of Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism. And from 570 to 632 CE, time ni Muhammad, who recorded the Quran as the basis of Islam faith. Okay, so let us talk about the patriarch Abraham. Played a major role in the establishment of the three monotheistic religions. Mga monotheistic religions, monotheistic religions, amo ni siya ang relihiyon nga may ginapatihan nga isa lang ka Diyos. From the word mono, which means only one. These are the Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So Christianity is one of the largest or religion among or in the world, no, which account for more than the world's total population. As such, these organized religions are collectively known as Abrahamic religions. So ang tatlo ni Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are collectively called as Abrahamic religions. Okay, so the importance of Abraham in these three religions lies in the fact that the patriarch appears as an elemental or the primary exemplar figure for monotheistic belief system and a paragon or exemplar for extreme devotion. Kumbaga, si Abraham nag-serve bilang kalabanan, no, makonsider nga abay sang tanan, no, patriarka. It's because siya isa sa mga remarkable o hindi malipatan importanteng figure when it comes to monotheistic belief or ang pagpati o ang pagtuo nga may isa lamang ka Diyos kay ang devotion, no, sa sina nga faith. Okay, so what are the commonalities in Abrahamic religions? Una, they all worship one supreme God, no? So ang common sa Abrahamic religion, sa Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, they all worship one supreme God. Isa lang ka Diyos. So sa ancient Hebrews, Elohim Adonai or Yahweh ang tawag sa ilang Diyos. Sa present-day Judaism, nga tawag nila na siya nga Lord or God. While sa Muslims, nga tawag na nila nga Allah. And also, prophets and apostles play major roles. So sa Judaism, it has 48 prophets and 7 prophetesses. So early prophets include Abraham, Isaac, Jacob or si Jacob, Moses or si Moises, si Aaron or si Aaron, and Joshua. Christianity has 12, no, may 12 ka apostles, some of whom wrote parts of the New Testament. No? Islam believes that Muhammad is the final prophet or the seal of the prophet. So sa Islam naman niya nga relihiyon, nagapati sila nga si Muhammad is ang pinakakatapusan nga propeta or ginatawag siyang seal of the prophets. Prior to the establishment as organized religions, so the role of divine revelation or intervention is associated among their progenitors, no? So before na establish ang ini nga mga relihiyon, no, may ginapatihan sila nga ginatawag nga divine revelation, ang pagpakita, no, ang kumbaga malapit pagid sa time nila ang Diyos, no, nagipag-istorya sa damgo o paagi sa ilang mga katigulangan. God instructed Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac at Mount Moriah, no? So as you can remember, no, gin-test ni God diri ang iyang faith, no, nga ihalad ng iya kaugalingon nga bata sa Dios, no, instead sang sapat, no, iya bata ang ihalad. But then again, wala to na dayon, it's because nakita kailangan matud-an sang Dios nga grabe ang devotion ni Abraham, ang pagtuo ni Abraham sa iya. The next will be, God presented the 10 Commandments to Moses at Mount Sinai. So, dali na, ginhatag sang Diyos ang napulo kakasuguan kay Moises sa bukid sang Sinai. And after that, we have God sacrificed His Son, Jesus Christ, through crucifixion as the plan to salvation. So, dili na natabo ang turning point, no, sa history sa Christianity when God sacrificed His only begotten Son, who is Jesus Christ, to save as part of the plan of salvation. And until such, God commanded Muhammad to establish a new religion at a cave at Mount Hira. Di naman niya sa ang saya sa may Islam, no. Then and now, the followers of the 3 Abrahamic religions are presented with a choice between good and evil. So ang common, there is ang common ground sa ilang tatlo, no. Dili ginapakita nga ang tatlo ka Abrahamic religions are only left with 2 choices, no, between good and evil. Kung sa maayo ka ba na madampig o sa malain. Okay. Let us proceed to the Indian mosaic. India is one of the oldest surviving civilizations with its history dating back to at least 6,500 BCE or before Christ era. The many conquerors that came to India were gradually absorbed into the native Indian religions. So because man sa mga pagpanakop, no, damo nga mga changes, no, pag-abot man sa relihiyon sa India. The Harappan civilization, Aryan influence, local dynasties, and the Muslim conquest all had their fair share in building the intricate Indian mosaic. As a result, variety and complexity characterized Indian culture. It's because damo ang nag-conquer, no, sa India, Busilingon, damo man na-introduce nga klase sang mga practices, kultura, relihiyon. That's why, kung makita natin sa ilang mga musik, it is somewhat complex or it has variety. Masali-sari, iban masalimuot. It's because it characterizes Indian culture, no? Naging varied and complex ang ilang kultura because it's a combination of different cultures so conquers India during that time. Four great religions originated in India, no? Apat, ang Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. A myriad of minor cults and local sects. Okay, so damo man nagtuluhaw man nga mga kulto kag mga sekta, no, aside from the four great religion nga nag-originate sa India. So let us talk about Hinduism. It perfectly reflects Indian heterogeneity with its eclectic, diversified, and assorted ways of religious expressions that are quite confusing to others. Sa mga eclectic, kumbaga, diverse sari-sari. Ilang tungkol sa sari-sari nga nagsulod sa ilang kultura, ang mga pagtuo, mga pagpati nila, nagsari-sari man. And amo na isa nga kung hindi ikaw pure na tawo or being enculturated within that culture, it becomes so confusing sa mga outsider. It has no specific founder, no sacred or sacred book, and with innumerable gods and goddesses that any Hindu can venerate. So, damo-damo sila sa mga Diyos-Diyos. As such, Hinduism can be considered as museum of religions. That's why, sometimes, ang religion nga Hinduism gina-consider nga museum of religions because tama kadamo sang ilang nga ginatuuhan or ilang nga ginapatihan. It was during the Vedic period that Hinduism and Sanatana Dharma became systematized as a religion that preached order and purpose to the cosmos and human life. It was until the time sang Vedic period na nga kumbaga may sistema na, no, in which ang ilang nga gina-preach the focus sa order kag purpose sa kabuhi, no, sa bilog nga kalibutan, sa bilog nga universe kag sa kabuhi sa tawo. During this period, universal order became equated with a stable society as evidenced by the establishment of a centralized government and the integration of collective traditions into Indian life. So until such time nga may gitawag na nga universal order, no, naging stable na ang society or ang syudad, no, within sa India because may mga ginapa-establish naman nga mga central government and it integrates different or collective traditions, no, sa-sari nga mga tradisyon nga gin-impon nila that makes Indian lives more meaningful and creative. Okay. Next will be the Buddhism. It centered its attention on the figure of Buddha, who was not a god but a human being, no? Si Buddha, no? Kita mo na sa mga pelikula na those are the images of Buddha who came to discover how to terminate sufferings in order to escape the painful and continuous cycle of rebirth. Actually, si Buddha is not a god, but a human being. Nga na-discover niya kung ano ang mga bagay or paano nimo madula kag malikawan ang mga masasakit nga mga hitabo mo sa kabuhi, no? Kag sila nagapati sa rebirth, no, nga mataw ikaw liwat. Okay. Buddhist followers revere Buddha in the same way that the members of other world religions worship their gods. So, ang pagrespeto kag pagtanaw sa mga Buddhist, no, sa mga Buddhist sa kay Buddha is the same man ang paglantaw nila sa ibang relihiyon nga naga-worship man sa ilang mga Diyos. The Mahayana sect of Buddhism differs from Theravada school because of its rich array of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas who have attained spiritual enlightenment. So these beings are already eligible to enter nirvana but choose to delay this glorious path to guide others to the path of salvation. So ma'am, bakit ang nirvana, kumbaga kung sa atin equivalent nasa sang heaven. No, si Buddha ko no, it's because ready na siya na may spiritual enlightenment siya and ready or eligible gid siya nga magpalangit na, that is nirvana ang tawag sa ila, but kindiri niya is because he wants to guide no sa mga tao sa dalan sa kaluwasan para sa ilang relihiyon. Born near at the end of the 6th century BCE, si Siddhartha Gautama Buddha life is closely linked with the historical and religious development of Buddhism in India, gaining new converts due to its mass appeal as compared to the exclusivity of Hindu beliefs. Buddhism spread far and wide from India to Sri Lanka and to Southeast Asia. Si Siddhartha Gautama Buddha amo na sa ang founder sa Buddhism, no? But because of the conversion, no, new conversions due to mass appeal, mas nag-spread or naglapta ang Buddhism no from India to Sri Lanka up to the Southeast Asia. Unlike sa Hinduism, it becomes exclusive only on their belief or in their territory. The religion was transported to China, Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. Across the Himalayas, it reached the Tibetan lands. No? Amo na nagka-spread sang Buddhism. Presently, Buddhism became more popular outside its place of origin, while Hinduism has remained entrenched in India throughout many centuries. So unlike some Hinduism nga nagpanatili lang sa iya nga ginhalinan, ang Buddhism niya from its origin no naglapta sa iban pagin nga mga nasyon. Okay. Next will be Confucianism. Even during the olden days, the Chinese had already endeavored to establish and attain good governance. China adopted Confucius' ideals and ethics as the nation developed meritocracy. May mabag na meritocracy, power goes to those with superior intellects. Kung maalam ka, ma-diskarte, maalam, ang power ara sa imo as a basis of government officials. Okay. Ang founder sa Confucianism is si Confucius, no? Which is regarded as the China's greatest philosopher and teacher who lived at the same time as Siddhartha Gautama in India, no? Kumbaga, greatest philosopher man siya, same sa kay Gautama Buddha sa India, si Confucius. Confucian ideals aspire to harmonize human relations and serve as a guide to social behavior. An ideal society is the utmost concern for the Confucian followers. So Confucius dwelt upon the theme of Tao as being the truth or way things ought to be done, concordant with a specific view of life, politics, and customs. No, Confucian daw concerns human affairs, no, kung paano maghulag ang tao. No, that is from Confucius. Ang golden rule na sa iya ina. Okay. Next is Taoism. Mysteries about the birth and life of Lao Tzu, who may have written Tao Te Ching, Tao Teaching, or the Book of the Way and its Power. Believed to be contemporary or modern version of the Confucius, he once worked as a record keeper at the time of Zhou Dynasty, but soon left the service due to its frustration with corruption. Okay, si Lao Tzu isa man ka greatest teacher na makonsider nga na ubra sa Zhou Dynasty until such time na nag-resign siya because na-frustrate siya tungod sa rampant na corruption sa government. So, until around 142 CE, Taoism began as an organized religion with the establishment of the Way of the Celestial Masters sect by Zhang Daoling during the Han Dynasty. So the writings of the Taoism centers on the concept of Tao as a way or path signifying approaches of one's behavior to lead other people. Okay. Dao in Taoism means road. So, mga Dao, both ng path or alagyan in which one does something. So, Taoist Dao means the way the universe works. Kung paano bala magulag ang isa katao or paano mag-behave ang isa katao, mag-ubra ang isa katao. Okay. Shintoism. It is loosely organized local belief in Japan. Sa Japan naman siya. Somewhat an ardent or other term is dedicated religious form of Japanese patriotism. Its mythology highlights the superiority of Japan over other lands. So, naman sa Shintoism niya, may myth in siya nga ang Japan kuno is supreme, no, or above sa iban nga mga nasyon or kadutaan. Japanese people believe that their emperor literally descended from the sun goddess Amaterasu. No, gapati sila nga ila emperor halin gid mismo sa goddess sang adlaw nga ginatawag nila nga si Amaterasu. Conscious effort is done to revere the beauty of Japan's lands, especially mountains. No, high respect sila sa mga kabukiran ang Japan. Okay. The term Shinto was coined around the 16th century CE to distinguish native belief system from imported religions of China and Korea, including Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. So the term came from the Chinese word Shen and Tao or Tao, roughly translated as the way of the gods. Kumbaga, ang pamaagi, no, sang Diyos. Of primary importance were the kami that were often defined as the gods, but could also refer to deities of heaven and earth, or even spirits in human beings, animals, seas, and mountains. So, nagapatin sila ang term sa Shintoism, ang kami. Ginakonsider nila sa nga tao o nga Diyos ina no nga makita nila in different forms sa mga sapat, sa puno, or sa mga bukid. Okay. So let us talk about the geography of faith. Western frontier. West Asia is the home of the three great religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Okay, ang West Asia. Religions have increasingly become involved in domestic politics of West Asia, resulting in prolonged conflicts among countries that have claimed thousands of lives. No? So, dari, ang relihiyon niya sa una nila is really into politics. So, dako ga-entrance sa politics. That's why sa ulihin nagkaroon sa conflict. Israel remains the only country in the world with a Jewish majority population comprising almost 75% of its citizens. Na-maintain sa Israel, no, ang ilang identity as a Jewish, country. The Arabian Peninsula, the world's largest peninsula, consists of the countries that are predominantly Islamic in character, no, such as ang mabilong dira ang Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, and Yemen and Oman. No, dari Islamic na nila nga religion o ilang nga belief. Okay. So, sacred mountains in the Judeo-Christian tradition. Mount Ararat, makita na siya sa eastern part of Turkey. Try to check na lang sa inyong mga maps, no, sa mga daan ng mga maps. Traditional landing place of Noah's Ark as narrated in the book of Genesis. So, dito ginapatihan sa Mount Ararat, patong, no, after sang anaw ang Arka ni Noe. Next is Mount Sinai or Mount Sinai. No, makita sa Sinai or Sinai Peninsula in Egypt. The peak where Moses received the Ten Commandments. Sa Mount Sinai, ginapatihan nga dili ginabaton ni Moises ang napulo kasugo sang Dios. Next will be Mount Zion or Mount Moriah. Makita na siya sa Jerusalem. It is known as the City of David and Temple Mount. Dali ginapatihan nga mo ni ang syudad ni David, no? Kag ang templo. Okay, next is Mount Tabor sa Israel, site of transfiguration of Jesus Christ. No, ang pag-transfigure, kumbaga ang pagbaylo, no, sa dagway ni Jesus diri sa Mount Tabor. The Temple Mount is one of the most sacred sites in the world, revered by Jews, Christians, and Muslims. 3 structures are found in the present site that includes the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the Dome of the Rock, and the Dome of the Chain. The Jewish people consider the Temple Mount as the holiest shrine. Mount Moriah is also believed to be the site of sacrifice of Isaac by Abraham. So sa Temple Mount, dili ginapatihan mo na ang pinakabalaan o sagrado nga shrine sa mga Jewish, no? The same man, ang Mount Moriah, gina-consider is dala ang site naging sacrifice o ginhalad ni Abraham ang iyang bata nga si Isaac sa Diyos. Vast expanse of deserts and bodies of water also played important roles in biblical history. Yam Suf or Red Sea, Israelites crossed the sea as they escaped from Egyptian land. So dali sa Red Sea nagtabok ang mga Israelita, no, sa nagpalagyo sila sa Ehipto. Okay, Sinai Desert, Israelites live here on route the promised land, no. Dali na siya natabo ang spiritual cleansing, no, ang ginpromesa kuno nga lugar sa Diyos. Okay. Next will be the Indian subcontinent. The subcontinent of Southeast Asia covers an area more than 1.5 million square miles, stretching from Hindu Kush and Balochi Hills on the west and the great Himalayan mountain range of the north to the Burmese mountain on the east and the Indian Ocean on the south. So invasions from people originating in Macedonia and Central Asia have added diversity to India's population and complexity to its culture. Tungod sa mga pagpanakop, no, sa nga nag-originate sa Macedonia, it makes India one of the complex culture or having a complex culture. Sweltering heat is one of the major features of India's ecological setting. It is no wonder that Hindus revere the sun or Surya and fire as Agni. Okay, that's why tama kainit, no, sa India. Ganges is the holiest river of the Hindus where men may pilgrimage sites and cities were built. That includes Rishikesh, Haridwar, Prayag, and Varanasi. Gina-consider siya nga holy nga river or suba ang Ganges. Next is the eastern end. At the eastern end of the great Asian continent, one finds the cultural and political dominance of China. The location of China proper in the valleys of 2 great bodies of water, which is the Huanghe and Yangtze, is quite favorable because of the support these streams provide to Chinese people that made historic China the center of culture. So dako ang bulig sa duha ni ka great na bodies of water na ang Huanghe and Yangtze. That's why diri nagseto dahil ang civilization nila. From these river valleys emerged small states now controlled by the first recorded dynasties, no, gitawag nga Shang and the Zhou dynasty. Okay, so that's for the discussion of the topic under this module 2. Let's proceed to your activity 1, accomplish me. You are going to identify the location and type of religion of the following religious sites. You write your answer on a sheet of paper. You're going to identify its location and type of location found in these places or setting. Okay. For activity 2, draw me. You are going to draw the map of the world and show how religion spread around the world. Consider the cities or countries where each region originated. Use color coding per religion. Okay, madrawing ka mo sa mapa sa kalibutan, then ubra ka mo sa color coding para ma-locate natin, mabaka natin kung paano nag-spread, no? From the origin, sa ginhalinan sa relihiyon, paano nag-spread ang inang relihiyon. You use coloring materials. Okay. This is the rubrics for your drawing. And for activity 3, fill the missing sacred piece. Complete the chart with words, phrases, or sentences in order to broaden your knowledge about the different religions stated below. You're going to know the founder or the key peoples, ang founders ng Christianity, ang ilang primary beliefs, ang historical development nila. Dahil sila nag-umpisa, paano sila na subong. Okay? You write your answers sa papel man Japon. Okay. Next, connect and reflect. You answer the following questions briefly and concisely. Number 1, what is the importance of knowing the origin of world religions? Nga man importante, hibaloon nimo ang ginhalinan sa mga nagkakasari-sari ng mga relihiyon sa kalibutan. Number 2, how geography influences religion and religion affects culture. Paano makaapekto or maka-influence ang mga geography, ang lugar, no, ang location or ang site kung saan diin naghala ang relihiyon, kag paano nakaapekto ang relihiyon sa kultura. Okay, that's for the paragraph writing or essay. This will be the rubrics for your paragraph. And activity 2, poster slogan making. Make a poster slogan that shows the interconnectedness of geography to religion and religion to one's culture. Madrawing ikaw, no, anything nga makapakita sa interconnectedness or ang connection, no, sa geography sa relihiyon, sa lugar sa relihiyon, sa relihiyon, sa kultura sa isa ka tao. Okay, you draw it in a bond paper. Okay, this is also the rubric for your poster slogan. Okay, so let us answer the multiple choice as assessment on the last part of your module. Number 1, who is the ancestor of Arab people? The correct answer for this is Arab people, Confucius, Ishmael, Muhammad, Yahweh. The correct answer is letter B, Ishmael, ang sa Arab people. What's the name given by the Hebrews to their God? Hebrews is letter D, Yahweh. Yahweh ang tawag, no, sang ilang God, who is considered to be the seal of the prophets. So sa Islam ini si Muhammad ang gina-consider as the seal of the prophets. What is the term for the teachings of Buddha? Teachings of Buddha is Quran, letter. Number 4, letter. Teaching of Buddha is, no, it's not Quran, it's Dharma. Ang Bible nila is tawag na Quran. Who is the patriarch of Abrahamic religions? Ang patriarka o ang patriarch ng Abrahamic religions, it's Abraham or Abraham. Okay. Number 6. What era does Siddhartha Gautama exist? During 563 to 83 BCE or before Christ. 563 to 83 before Christ era. Number 7. What significant event that happened in 40 to 90 CE or Christ era, in which the New Testament is written by the followers of Jesus Christ? Okay. Number 8. In what area or in what era does Hindu book Bhagavad Gita was written? Number 8 is letter A, 200 BCE. Sa 200 BCE na sulat ang libro nga Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Who is the founder of Buddhism? It's Siddhartha Gautama is letter C. Ang founders ng Buddhism si Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. Okay, next. What is the holiest river for Hindus? Holiest river for Hindus is letter A. It's Ganges River or Ganges River. That's for number 10. For number 9, or for number 11, what is China's major religion? Ang major religion sa China is letter C. It's Confucianism. Okay. What is the site of the transfiguration of Jesus? Saan din nag-transfigure si Jesus? Number 12, it's letter D. Sa Mount Tabor. For number 13, what is this mountain where Moses received the 10 Commandments? 10 Commandments, 13. It's letter C, sa Mount Sinai or Sinai. Da naging receive ni Moises ang 10 Commandments. Okay. Which mountain to be known as the City of David and Temple Mount? Temple Mount, number 14, it's letter D. It's Mount Zion. It's the City of David and Temple Mount Zion. Next, what mountain is known as the traditional landing place of Noah's Ark as narrated in the book of Genesis? Dali nagpatong ang Arka ni Noe. Is letter A, Mount Ararat. And for the part 2, you are going to enumerate the 3 Abrahamic religions and 2 great bodies of water in China that supported the Chinese people in making it the center of culture. You write your answer in a piece of paper also. Okay, that's for the Module 2, Week 2 lesson.